Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We're on episode 2, man, from Bleach number 368, I think it is. Something like that, 378? I don't remember from the top of my head, man, but it'll be in the title anyway, but still. Man, this is so exciting. The build-up is getting so absolutely crazy right now. Like, Hueco Mundo, like, got absolutely wrecked, man. Like, the Espada, every group of enemies that we've seen who have been, like, a legitimate threat just got swept under the rug by the Quincy's. The Quincy's are so strong, they're so powerful, but I guess it's kind of in their nature to take out Hollows. That's kind of what they do. It's why people like Ishida don't really like helping Hollows if they can help it. And I'm guessing in the coming episodes it might be a little bit hard for him to take sides because of course he is a Quincy as well. So is he going to switch sides, is he not? We don't know just yet. And I'm guessing that's going to be a coming storyline, as he could infiltrate and he could go into their ranks while also keeping tabs and things and switching sides and, you know, doing a little bit of like foul play in the background, which would be very cool to see. But moving on to what we could actually, well, moving on to what we know, man. So Hueco Mundo got ripped apart. Hallibal, who took over from Eisen, got wrecked by the main captain of the Quincy's the leader basically of the Quincy's. And it looked easy, like it looked like she stood no chance whatsoever, man. Like all the Espada are basically destroyed, like a few of them got absolutely wrecked at the end of the episode, and it looked like it didn't take that Quincy much effort, and that seemed to be, I don't know how high ranking that official was, but I'm guessing it wasn't really that high compared to how expendable a lot of the Quincy's actually seem to be, considering that the head captain, the leader, destroyed 2 of them just for fulfilling their purpose and for making a mistake or something to that degree, man. Like, they seem very replaceable, which is not really a good sign to show what kind of people, what kind of a caste or creed these people are really under. They don't seem to have any favour towards one another. They just go for what is the most powerful, and then they just take it from there, which it can be a good trait, it can be a bad trait. It really just depends on so many other things, to be perfectly honest with you, but still. Then of course we have Ichigo, and we had Naocum, and the other dude whose name I cannot remember for the life of me, coming to tell Ichigo that Hueco Mundo's been invaded, that everybody's dying, that people are being captured and taken to a different realm, there's other things going on. And at the same time we have the Soul Society, we have the guard captains all coming together, working out what's being happened, like how the first squadron got taken out in 138 seconds, which is absolutely insanity. It's almost 1 body per second, not quite, but almost 1 body per second in terms of the amount of people that died. I think it was 121 of that like entire squadron of like Soul Reapers, and they all got decimated, including the vice captain, who obviously was serving under the Yamamoto for such a long time now. And it's sad, man. Like, we never really got to see the best of him. We got to see good parts of him, but we never got to see the best of him. Like, I wish we got to see more. I wish we got to see like a lot more of him and of so many other things. But what happened to people like Grimjo and other people like that? Because I don't think Grimjo died. I don't think. Maybe I'm mistaken on that, but I'm gonna guess that we need Eisen for this, because there isn't really anybody else to take them on. Yes, we have Yamamoto, but we need Kenpachi, we need a few others, because if, like we know, the Hollows, the Quincy's can take Soul Reaper powers, they can take Bankais and stuff like that. So the moment that happens, what are they going to do? They're going to be stuck without half of their power, because especially Yamamoto, whose pure power is almost his sword, because he has fire. So if that goes, like, I don't know what it's going to do. Are they going to have to find new forms, new transformations, new anything else? It's going to descend into war very soon, but from what we see, the Quincy's aren't quite going to battle Soul Society just yet. They're kind of trying to tip the balance, tip the scale between the living world and the Soul Society, and obviously like destroying as many Hollows as they can in the process, while also taking some of the strongest ones into their custody. I don't know what for. Maybe they need them in order to invade Soul Society, or need them for some other way to get their power. Maybe similar to what Ichigo can do, where he has his mask, where he has his hollow form inside of him, as well as Zangetsu as well. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. It's such a hype episode. Then Ichigo and Chad and Orihime, they all go into Hueco Mundo, and they're all going to go see. They feel the spiritual pressure going on. And then now it's like, yeah, all these main Espada are going to destroy them now, and it didn't work out for them. And just as the episode ends, Ichigo comes in, as he often does, and risking his life for people who were once his enemies not too long ago. But it's crazy to see the level of power, to see how the Espada were just made completely worthless. How they were just like, you know what, yes, these are small fry compared to what we're about to go up against. Is Soul Society ready for this? Is he ready for this kind of level of threat? Because even a lot of the captains struggled against some of the Espada, and everybody struggled against Aizen, which is why I'm assuming we're going to have to get Aizen onto the field too, which is going to be scary as well, because it took Ichigo sacrificing his powers in order to get Aizen under control. And the fact that a threat that is coming that rivals the Espada, maybe even rivals Aizen himself, is going to be absolutely crazy. But this is why this is the final arc, man. It's going to be no holds barred. The last final boss. We've had the Soul Society. We've had the Soul Society. We've had the Hollows. Now we've got the Quincy coming back after their long slumber. As so far, we've only ever really seen Ishida, and now we're seeing the full force, the full might of this, and it is absolutely crazy, and I cannot wait to see more of this. This was amazing, man. Bleach is coming back so hyped, and I'm all for it, man. I cannot wait for next week. I need to get better with my timings too. I'm always like a day late, when I don't mean to be, man, but still. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sick episode, sick everything. Have a wonderful day, evening or night, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
The force returns someday. Let's go and play.